The big three of Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and James Harden is one of the biggest what-ifs ever. This young trio made the finals, but was split up way too soon. So what if we gave them a second chance? In the first year of simulation, Kevin Durant was an all-star captain, and Russell Westbrook and James Harden both made the all-star team. KD wrapped up the first season by winning the MVP award. The stats were ridiculous. Over 2 steals per game and almost 2 blocks, and he was averaging over 35 points a night. He was on the All-NBA first team alongside his teammate Russell Westbrook. No James Harden on All-NBA yet, but I'm sure we'll see him there soon because he's James Harden. He gets buckets. Jeremy Lin's here on the all-defensive team because we are using a 2011-2012 roster. That was the last year that this trio was together. And this season we went 67-15. Kevin Durant led the way with scoring, of course, over 35 points per game, but both Harden and Westbrook were over 20 a night. Westbrook, he was averaging a ton of assists at almost 11, and Harden was over 9 a game. But let's see if this will translate to the NBA playoffs. In the first round, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves, and we're able to easily gentleman sweep them. But now we have a big challenge, Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe and Powell were a great duo, so we're going to have our competition cut out for us here as they're up 2-0 early on. Luckily, we're able to take 2 games and bounce back, so now we're headed into a pivotal Game 5. In Game 5, it's close. This is exactly what we want to see. Kobe's got the ball in the post. What? No way he just hit that hook, bro. He just shot a hook from like 15, 20 feet. There is no way. That hook shot was ridiculous. Do the Thunder have an answer to that circus shot? The ball swung to the corner and the 3 is good. Okay, at least we had the answer there. We're up by a point. Now Kobe gets the ball in the post again. Oh, he got him up in the air. He passes it down, and it's a turnover. Okay, Kendrick Perkins coming up with the big defensive play. Perk has the ball, passes it down low, back out to James Harden. Harden with the shot clock winding down, swings the ball, and the shot is off. Now the Lakers have the ball once again with a chance to take the lead here. Steve Nash has the rock, pulls the mid-range, and it's off. Can we get the rebound? Yes, we can. Kendrick Perkins secures a board, and Russell Westbrook has the basketball getting downhill. A little hook shot is off, and it's Kendrick Perkins. He goes ahead and comes up with another huge play. The Lakers have another chance at it, though. They can tie it with the 3 here. A lot of just dribbling and stuff. A terrible shot. I don't know what they were going for there. And this game is pretty much wrapped. Good stuff from the team. You might have noticed Kevin Durant wasn't out there. He fouled out of the game, but we were still able to get the job done, even without the MVP of the league against a player like Kobe Bryant. We were able to get the dub. That's a big win. 3 wins in a row in this series, and we just need 1 more to move on to the conference finals, and we're going to get it. 4 wins in a row against that Lakers team, and now we have the Dallas Mavericks led by Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Terry, Jason Kidd, Vince Carter. They've got a solid squad. They're going to take game number 1. We take game 2. We take game 3, and it's headed to a pivotal game 5. But before we get into it, I made this garbage graphic so that I could beg you all for subscribers. Subscribe to the channel. Okay, thanks, guys. Anyways, we're going to take the win in game number 5. Kevin Durant, 47. I didn't know you had it like that, KD. An easy money sniper with 6 for 11 shooting from the 3-point line gets the job done. And we're moving on in 6. KD is your conference MVP. And we're facing Jay Smoove and the Atlanta Hawks. How did they beat the Miami Heat? Josh Smith was just too much for LeBron James. Josh Smith was in his bag. I don't know how this happened, but here we are. The Atlanta Hawks with Tracy McGrady starting at the 2 guard, Kirk Heinrich at the 1. Are they going to be able to beat us? They really shouldn't be able to because that team is garbage. We're up 2-1 in the series. It's tied up. I don't know how this team beat the big 3 Heatles, and they're somehow giving us comp, but we're going to go ahead and beat them in this game 5. KD, 45-point triple-double. Russell Westbrook got a triple-double as well. What a game from KD and Russ. Harden also played well. The big three is just hooping on the biggest stage in the finals. And Joe Johnson, Josh Smith, T-Mac is going crazy. Oh my goodness. But it's not going to be enough for them. Come on now, get them out of here. Come on, Thunder in 6. Thunder in 6, man. Kevin Durant is your finals MVP, averaging over 40 points per game in the NBA Finals. Ridiculous stuff from KD. And we're going to run it back with a similar roster, but we did pick up Rodney Stuckey. If y'all watched the 2009 simulation I dropped yesterday, y'all know something about Rodney Stuckey, man. Oh my goodness, that man went crazy in that video. Another season is wrapped though, and Kevin Durant gets another MVP, averaging ridiculous scoring numbers. Anthony Davis somehow still ends up with the Pelicans, even though we're doing a re-simulation. Dame is on the Pistons, and he's a 6-man. Dwight Howard is your DPOY, and Kyrie Irving is your most improved player. Of course, KD is All-NBA first team, but we don't see Russ or James Harden on the first or second teams. But don't worry, Brook Lopez is there holding it down, getting some crazy buckets with the Nets. Russ does go ahead and make the All-NBA third team, but we don't see James Harden. No All-NBA for Harden yet, but we're still the number 1 seed. That's really what matters, right? The team success. And checking out the player stats from the season, y'all already saw Kevin Durant's ridiculous stat line, but Russell Westbrook and James Harden continue to hold it down as well. Serge Ibaka averages a double-double. Rodney Stuckey averages 12 points, so I guess he was a solid pickup for us as well at a 78 overall. Let's go ahead and let's get to the first round where we got the Houston Rockets. And yeah, that's an easy sweep. Round number 2, we have the Los Angeles Clippers. Let's be honest, are the Clippers making it to the conference finals? No. Let's go ahead and cook them. Game 1, Game 2. Oh man, Clippers, it's wraps, it's wraps. Get out the brooms. Get out the brooms. We sweep the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, and in the conference finals, we have the Lakers who added Andre Iguodala. Can they take us down though? They're going to take game 1, we're going to take game 2, and game 3, and game 4. Oh man, we're 1 game away, and okay, the Lakers, they're looking to make a 3-1 comeback. Are they going to do it? No, they're going to come up short after all that effort to try and come back. They just couldn't get past the finish line, and we're here in the NBA Finals. KD versus D Rose. Serge Ibaka with a huge game, 25 points and 13 rebounds. Kevin Durant also had 31, but that's another day at the office for KD. You're talking about Serge Ibaka, who's averaged less than 10 points per game in the playoffs, stepping up in a big way for us. Rodney Stuckey, he's going to have his jersey in the rafters if he continues to play this type of basketball for us. And Kobe and Powell just couldn't get it done. So we're moving on to the NBA Finals against Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. I was just watching a video of Derrick Rose's 50 points. Man, I almost shed a tear. Anyway, we're up 3-1. It's 3-2. And we're going to go ahead and get another NBA Finals championship. Kevin Durant is your Finals MVP. Big stuff from KD. Led the way for the team. James and Russ were also playing great basketball. Serge and Rodney Stuckey were holding it down as our role players. And we're just going to continue to run it back. But unfortunately, we did lose a key player this offseason. Serge Ibaka decided to leave the team, and that's one issue with having such a top-heavy roster. There can be important role players that you lose out on because you got to keep those star guys on your roster. Derrick Rose takes home an MVP, taking it away from Kevin Durant. KD's been winning a lot of MVPs so far in this video. He's still All-NBA first team. Don't get it twisted. He can still really hoop, but he just didn't get that MVP award. No All-NBA for Russ or James Harden this season, so kind of surprising there. And you guys might have just seen that Serge Ibaka did decide to go ahead and join the Denver Nuggets, who are in the playoffs. We might run into them, the Serge Ibaka Revenge Series. You all know the team at this point. James, Russ, KD. KD scores the most points. Russ scores the second most points. Harden scores the third most. That's pretty much how it's been going throughout this video. And in the first round, the Sacramento Kings are kind of giving us some problems. We got a 2-2 series. Can we get out of there in 6? No, we can't. We're headed to a game 7 against the Sacramento Kings, bro. If we somehow blow this one, and it's close, can we take this home, guys? Come on, lock in. Lock in. What is going on? We lost to the 7th seed in the first round. Oh my goodness. Pathetic. Russell Westbrook, 7 points? You let Reggie Jackson score as many points as you in a game? Michael Beasley gave us 40? No, we're moving the franchise to Alaska. There is no way we got dropped off by a Beasley 40 ball, man. That is crazy. We got to see the playoff stats for this year. KD did his thing. I mean, really, nobody was bad by any means. I don't know what happened. Maybe we needed some more Rodney Stuckey buckets or something. Like, what happened in that series? Absolutely terrible. And our season is over. Derrick Rose is going to go ahead and win a chip. And now we see KD and Russ hit a little bit of regression. I don't think that's for real. You know what I mean? I don't think they should be regressing at the age of 25. So I'm not going to read too much into that. This season, Paul George is the MVP of the league for the Indiana Pacers. Jokic gets drafted to the Hornets and is the Rookie of the Year. Michael Carter-Williams, Sixth Man of the Year. Bron, DPOY. Man, the voice cracks are crazy, bro. I got some water right next to me. I might need to take a sip because if I keep voice cracking, bro, I'm gonna start raging. Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. That was so cringe. I said, I'm gonna start raging. Like, bro. Anyway, KD and Russ go ahead and make the All-NBA second team. Good stuff from both of those guys. So let's see if we can redeem ourselves this season. Coming off of a really disappointing playoff run last year. It wasn't really a playoff run. It was more like a walk or a jog because we lost in the first round. We just took a walk around the block or something. It definitely wasn't a run. But yeah, this season, Kevin Durant's scoring was down significantly. Now, Rodney Stuckey's scoring was up significantly, and maybe that'll work itself out. But we'll go ahead and see how this season goes. This playoff run, 49-33 on the season. Not too great. And in the first round, we got the Mavs with Steph and Dirk. All right. What a first round matchup, man. We've got our work set out for us in this one, and we're down 3-1. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Seeing that team and how our team has performed, I don't know, but we're going to force this game 7. 3-1 comebacks happen a lot in 2K, so we'll see if we can make one of those happen. And no, we can't. We lose by 18 points in Game 7. Kevin Durant with the triple-double, but he shot 6 for 15. Rodney Stuckey, 6 for 14. And Dirk Nowitzki with 30. Vucevic with 21. And Steph Curry had an all right game. So that was good enough for them to go ahead and blow us out in Game 7. We tried to make the 3-1 comeback and ended up getting cooked. And looking at the playoff stats, Kevin Durant, only a little over 20 points per game. We need more from you, KD. You're almost getting outscored by Rodney Stuckey, man. We need some more buckets from you, Kevin Durant. That's not going to cut it, and our season is over. Let's go ahead and let's see who gets the chip. Clippers don't make it out of the second round once again. All right, and the Mavericks go ahead and win a chip led by Steph Curry. He's your finals MVP. Bro, that laugh was so fake. I said, haha, like, bro, it wasn't that funny, dude. We've got pretty much the same roster as last season. Let's just go ahead and run it back. Hopefully things go different. John Wall, MVP of the league, absolutely hooping. Big Purr, Rookie of the Year for the Houston Rockets. They also got another award winner, Gordon Hayward, Sixth Man of the Year. And we don't see KD make All-NBA first team once again. Does the KD fall off upon us? He's on the second team alongside Russell Westbrook and Brandon Knight, of course. No James Harden on All-NBA either, which is kind of surprising. But let's go ahead and let's get into the playoffs. We're the second seed, which is better than last season, 52-30. So we were tied with the first seed in terms of record. I guess they had the tiebreaker or whatever. And Kevin Durant's scoring is a little bit up from last season. That's exactly what I want to see. Rodney Stuckey getting buckets, Russ getting buckets, James Harden getting buckets. You know the drill. Let's go ahead and let's get to our first round matchup where we have the Clippers. Are we scared of the Clippers in the playoffs? No, you all know the drill. That's an easy sweep. Now we have the Denver Nuggets in the second round. And this team we could be a little bit scared of. Shiver me timbers. Uh-oh, man. We got the Denver Nuggets in the... We got the Denver Nuggets in the second round, and we're down 2-0 in the series. We're down 3-0. We're cooked. We go ahead and we get swept after sweeping the Clippers in the first round. We get swept by the Nuggets, which really shows how weak the Clippers are. I'm sorry if you're a Clippers fan, man. It's all jokes, bro. But checking out the playoff stats for this season, Kevin Durant, he was good. Russ was good. Harden was good. I don't know what happened. I guess the lights were brighter than expected or something. That Jared Allen quote, bro, oh my goodness, it's hilarious. But we went ahead and we lost. Our season is over, and John Wall gets a chip and a Finals MVP coming off of an MVP season. That's a legacy run for you, John Wall. And checking out the roster, Rodney Stuckey gets a little bit better. And looking towards the bottom of the roster, we got a couple younger guys starting to progress. Maybe they could become something for us and help out in terms of our rotational depth. Kevin Durant is back as MVP. That's what I like to see. Ben Simmons is in New York winning Rookie of the Year. Again, Gordon Hayward, sixth man, and Kawhi Leonard is your DPOY. KD, All-NBA first team, of course. I mean, he's the MVP. Russell Westbrook, All-NBA second team. And once again, no James Harden on All-NBA. So it seems like in this simulation, similar to real life, James Harden kind of had to take a back seat to KD and Russ, which has resulted in much less individual success than he saw by leaving the team to go to the Houston Rockets. So that's just something to note as we go through the simulation, something that I've noticed and wanted to point out. Here's the stats. Our big three all averaged over 20. We're the second seed once again. The Spurs are the one seed once again. We'll see if we can at least get out of the first round. We can, and we got the Denver Nuggets again, and this team did end up taking us down in a sweep last season. Hopefully, we can have a different outcome this year. We're down 3-1. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff, guys. We're going to lose in 6 to the Denver Nuggets. Man, the Nuggets are just giving us problems. Another playoff run ending much earlier than I feel like it should with all the talent we have on this roster. And James Harden, he's getting outscored by Rodney Stuckey. I can't understate how important Rodney Stuckey has been for us, though. He's been getting buckets and improving a lot throughout these seasons. And now we also ended up picking up Taj Gibson. He can be a solid pickup for us. And we see some young guys on the roster. We got Rashawn Holmes and Christian Wood. Maybe they could help us down the line. Malik Monk. We got Harry Giles. Malik Monk's only a 68 overall. It might take him a little bit of time, but soon, hopefully, he'll be getting some buckets. Kevin Durant gets another MVP. We don't even really care, man. It's time for you to get some championships or some more championships. I mean, he's already got some, but he needs to get some more championships, man. And Luke Kennard also won Rookie of the Year, which is kind of crazy. But no All-NBA for Russell Westbrook or for James Harden once again. Disappointing stuff. But we're the number one seed, 56-26 on the season. Looking at the player stats, of course, is Kevin Durant leading the way as usual. And we picked up Dennis Schroeder, who averaged almost 20 a game at an 85 overall. We got him on a minimum. Oh my goodness, that was a great signing. And this is a golden opportunity to go after a championship. We're probably not going to be able to pick up a player like Schroeder on a minimum again. Oh, we lost to the Clippers. The Clippers jokes came back to bite me. We lost to the 8th seed. Oh, that's my bad. The Clippers jokes came back to bite me. Schroeder was the leading scorer. KD sold. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, there's no way. There's no way we lost in 5 to the Clippers. And the Clippers are going to the conference finals. They're in the finals? Oh no. Lamar Odom, conference MVP. Blake Griffin. Oh my goodness, the Clippers won the chip. They just made an 8 seed run to the finals. That is absolutely wild. And they beat us as the first seed to go to the finals. Oh, that's embarrassing for us, guys. We gotta have a revenge tour next season. The stuff that's happening to us is absolutely terrible. We got to go ahead and have a bounce back year. Kevin Durant MVP. Like I said, we do not care. Get a championship, KD. Luka somehow still gets drafted to the Dallas Mavericks in the simulation. Don't know how that works, but you know, we saw Anthony Davis get drafted to the Pels. We saw Luka get drafted to the Mavs. Kind of weird how that worked out. Another year, another playoff run. Russell Westbrook, All-NBA second team. Whoop-de-doo, man. I'm tired of this stuff, guys. I want to see y'all cook up in the playoffs. I want to see y'all locked in because whatever's going on right now is just inexcusable. We keep losing so early on in the first or the second round of the playoffs, and that shouldn't be happening. With all the talent we have on this basketball team, we should be making the finals or the conference finals at the very least. we're going to get out of the first round. I guess that's a step in the right direction. We have the Sacramento Kings. LeBron James is on the Kings. I mean, their team's pretty good, but can we take down LeBron and the Kings? King James and the Kings? We're up 2-0. It's 2-1 in the series. We're up 3-1. Come on, man. Get them out of there. All right, we go ahead and we gentlemen sweep them. Now, in the conference finals, we have the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs have Kawhi Leonard, of course. They got Cash Money Chris, Alex Len, Marcus Morris, Tyus Jones. Not really too crazy of a team. I mean, Kawhi's really good, but I feel like we should be able to take them down. Okay, they're up 2-1. Okay, they're up 3-1. All right, man, we got gentlemen swept. Never mind, Kawhi. I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game. He gets to the finals, and he's facing John Wall and the Wizards. But looking at what our guys did in this year's playoffs, I mean, again, nothing really went wrong, I don't think. We could have used a few more Rodney Stuckey buckets, I guess, but otherwise, I feel like it was a solid run for everybody. But yeah, we lost, and John Wall wins another championship and a Finals MVP. Russell Westbrook goes up in overall, so that's cool. But Rodney Stuckey's starting to regress. Harry Giles goes up a little bit. Malik Monk goes up a little bit. Hopefully, this can be a season where we see some improvement from our team and we finally get back to the finals. Chris Paul is the MVP with the Clippers, man. Oh, the Clippers revenge tour is coming, isn't it? Zion is the rookie of the year. Y'all been seeing the Zion trade rumors? It would be crazy if we saw a Zion Williamson trade. A young star like him getting traded would be absolutely wild. We had no All-NBA first-team players this season. No All-NBA second-team players either. KD makes the third team, but nobody else. Still no All-NBA for James Harden, man. Unfortunate. Big purrs on All-NBA, bro. But James Harden isn't. All right, looking at our season stats this year, it was Kevin Durant, a little under 24 a game. Kind of a lackluster season from the guys. What is going on, team, man? Y'all were doing so good early on, winning championships and everything, but now everything's just kind of going downhill. Hopefully, we're not even in the playoffs. We're in the play-in tournament. What is going on? We had to fight through the play-in, and now we're facing the Clippers. I can't even make the Clippers jokes now because they cooked us. They beat us as the 8th seed when we were the number 1 seed. Can we somehow get revenge, though, beating them when we're the 7th seed and they're the 2 seed? They're up 2-0. They're okay, 2-1. Come on, lock in. We're down 3-1. 3-2. Okay, we lost. We went to a game 7. We lost, man. We got cooked in the game 7 too. We lost by 30 points, man. I can't even make the Clippers jokes anymore. They're just beating us year after year, man. What is going on with our team? James Harden, 37.4% from the field. Yeah, I had to say the decimal point just to emphasize how terrible you shot from the field. What happened? Oh my goodness. Kyrie Irving's in the finals against Giannis and the Denver Nuggets. Bro, what happened, man? James Harden, less than 40% from the field. Don't worry, though. Bruno Fernando is up to a 77 overall, so he's here to save the day. We should be good to go. Malik Monk, he's up to a 75. Man, if Malik Monk can crack the rotation, start getting buckets for us, that would be really cool. Kevin Durant, another MVP. Like I said, we do not care. Win a ring, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is the Rookie of the Year. Trae Young, 6th man. AD DPOY. And Ja Morant, Most Improved Player. Steph Curry is on the Lakers now, which is kind of crazy. Kevin Durant, All-NBA First Team. Of course, he's back as the MVP. Russell Westbrook, All-NBA Second Team. So good stuff from both of those guys. Hopefully, that resulted in our team doing better. And it did. We went 54-28 on the season. So a much better season compared to last year. We were the 7th seed last year. And it's Malik Monk, man. He's getting buckets. Before we get into the playoffs, man, I just want to say I had some muffins this morning, bro. Oh my goodness. They were delicious, man. They hit this morning. Waking up, what day is today? It's like Thursday. Waking up on a Thursday morning, having some delicious muffins, man. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh, my bad, bro. My bad. We go ahead and we get out of the first round. Now in round number 2, we're facing the Denver Nuggets. They got Kyle Lowry and Cassius Stanley is a 68 overall starting at the 2. Come on, can we please win this? They have a 68 overall guarding you, James Harden. Can we please win this? 2-2 in the series. Come on, guys. Lock in. 3-2. Can we get to the conference finals? We're back. We're in the conference finals against the Houston Rockets, the team that Harden joined in real life when he left the Oklahoma City Thunder. We got to take down Big Purr and Gordon Hayward. Can we do that? Game number 1 is going to go to us. Game number 2 is going to go to us. Come on, man. Can we get back to the finals? We're up 3-1 in the series, 1 game away. They're going to take a game, though. Okay, great. We're just going to blow a 3-1 lead. That's what we're going to do, guys. Really? Can we please clutch up and not blow a 3-1? Yes, we can. We're going to clutch up in the final minutes of this game, and we're moving on to the NBA Finals. We've got Paul George and the Indiana Pacers here. And these are the type of games I want to see from KD. 39-12 in an elimination game. Good efficiency. Brandon Knight with 35. But it wasn't enough because we're in the NBA Finals. We have the Indiana Pacers. Like I said, their team is not that crazy. Come on, let's go ahead and get them out of there. Game number 1 is going to go to Indiana. Okay, bro. Okay, come on. Lock in, team. Okay, 2-2. We got a pivotal game 5 here. We need to take this one. We've got some momentum because we were down earlier on in the series, but we were able to take some games, and we're going to take another one. Good stuff from the team. And Russell Westbrook with 44 and 13. That's what I like to see, Russ. All right, man. He was definitely dunking on people and rocking the baby in this game because he was hooping. And we're headed to a game 7. Our season comes down to this. We're 1 game away from an NBA championship, and we're going to do it. An 18-point dub in Game 7, 38 from KD. Our guys came to play in this one, and we win the NBA championship. Kevin Durant is your finals MVP. We've only got 2 more seasons left, though, to see how many rings KD, Russ, and Harden can win, because I wanted to simulate up until the modern day, and we're just 1 more season after this away from that. So after this upcoming playoff run, we've only got 1 more left, so we got to make the most of it. Anthony Davis is the MVP of the league. Trae Young is the 6th man of the year. AD DPOY as well. So really good season for AD there. Russell Westbrook makes All-NBA first team. So does Kevin Durant. Dominant stuff from our guys, man. That's what I like to see. No James Harden again, but at this point, I'm not really expecting him to make All-NBA. We're the 3rd seed, a 52-win season. I mean, I expect good regular seasons from our team. And this year, Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook led the way in scoring. As we've seen, Malik Monk starting to get better and better. Bruno Fernando also made a pretty big impact for us as well. Now, we've got the Denver Nuggets in the first round. We're just going to go past this pretty quickly. Hopefully we can get the dub. All right, we might have to slow it down because we're going to a Game 7 here. And in Game 7, we need to win this. We can't lose in the first round after winning the NBA championship. And don't worry, we're not going to. A big game from KD. Or not a big game. That's just the average Tuesday night for Kevin Durant. 28 points. I mean, a solid game, I guess. But, you know, he really does this. He's Kevin Durant. He's easy money sniper. He's good at basketball. Round number 2, we got the Dallas Mavericks. They don't have Steph Curry anymore, but they got Dame and Luka. So definitely still got to watch out for them. Game number 1 goes to us. Game number 2 goes to them. Game 3 goes to us. Game 4 goes to us. Come on, man. Let's get to the conference finals. Gentlemen sweep. And in the conference finals, we have the Sacramento Kings. The Kings have Thad Young. They got Michael Porter Jr., Andrea Bargnani, Jaylen Brown. I mean, that's a cool team, but we should be able to win. Game number 1 goes to us. Game number 2 goes to us. All right, let's just go ahead and get them out of here, man. 3-1 series lead, and we're back. Okay, come on. Okay, guys. I know you're just joking, right? We're not going to lose in Game 7, right? Okay, we're going to lose in Game 7, man. I was confident in our team to get this one done, but we lost. And Ben Simmons and Andrea Bargnani are facing off in the NBA Finals. Okay, we've definitely reached a point in this simulation. All right, we got dropped off by Andrea Bargnani, man. And Ben Simmons won a chip. Wow. Well, I guess it's time to see who sold, because something had to go wrong for us to blow that lead against the Sacramento Kings. And looking at the playoff stats, KD was hooping, Russ was hooping, Harden was hooping, Malik Monk was getting buckets. I don't know what went wrong, but something went wrong because we lost. Ben Simmons got a chip. He took an 8-seed team to the finals, so that was definitely a legacy run for Benjamin. But this is our final season of the video. Can we get one last chip to cap it off? Let's go ahead and see. Luka Doncic is the MVP. I'm sure you're used to seeing this screen. Luka does get a lot of MVPs in 2K. Chet Rookie of the Year, Trae Young, 6th man, Giannis DPOY, Kobe White, Most Improved. So I guess he's like playing with Luka. So they'll definitely be a good scoring duo. You saw how many points Kobe White was averaging. They were getting buckets. Russ and KD both on All-NBA second team as we head into the playoffs. Final playoff run of this video. looking at the regular season stats for this year, it was KD leading the way once again, but Malik Monk averaged more points than Harden. Wow, that is crazy. Malik Monk has become really impactful for us in this video. Let's see, though, can that translate to some more playoff success for our team? Round number 1, we got the Kings, our arch rivals, and we're going to go ahead. No, we didn't just, we blew the 3-0, man. We blew the 3-0. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun making it for y'all, but man, the Kings were cooking us at the end of this video. Russell Westbrook only like 16 a game in the series. That is rough, man, and we're going to go ahead and lose. Nicholas Batum just won a conference MVP. All right, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.